Hey, recording. And now we are live on Twitch. Hello, everybody. Just wait a few minutes. Anyways, hello, YouTube, and anybody who might be watching this elsewhere. I don't know how, but I don't care. Welcome to another episode of Video Games and Scriptures. Now, this will be the first one that I will actually be uploading to you. Holy crap, the music! Hold on! Music 0. Perfect. Okay, now you can hear me. Anyways, welcome to another episode of Video Games and Scriptures. For those of you who have watched and might watch this time on Twitch, and then this will be the first one that I will officially be uploading to YouTube. This will just be an hour and a half long, and I hope that it will reach anybody and everybody across the world. For those of you on YouTube, this is my attempt at sharing what I believe with the world. And this is not forcing it on anybody. I'm just sharing my beliefs. And I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And those who will be joining me on this channel are as well. We are just here to talk about Jesus Christ as Christians and to spread the good news, I guess you could say. We are also here to answer any questions about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, about any aspect, and about especially the Book of Mormon. And that is what we'll be talking about today. I won't actually start discussing anything until my friend, Mr. Falcon Slow Swift, shows up. He'll be here soon, and possibly even my brother. But yeah, so I hope we all enjoy this, especially those of you who are on YouTube. So while we wait, I will just be loading this game up because it takes for ages to load. Yas. So like if you ever have any questions about anything, feel free to type it in chat or type it into the comments below if you're on YouTube. And I'm not sponsored by anybody, not by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints or any leadership thereof. I'm doing this as my my own accord and of my own free will. Not being paid to do this at all. And yeah. I also stream regular video games that I play with my friends or that I play by myself. Every Wednesday and Saturday nights, usually very late into the nights, and I try to do it as much as I can on Fridays. Doesn't always work out because, well, Fridays are just weird for me, but you know, c'est la vie. Any Hoosers. Once we get into the game, I'm going to test something really quick while I wait for stock for Mr. Slow Swift. What is that?
It still shows you streaming as 7 Days to Die. Just let you know.
Oh, Bob Saget! I'm sorry! Oh, let me fix that. Jeez, I'm a terrible person. Hold on. Thank you, Mr. Slow Swift.
You're all good. I was like hopped in, you were talking, I'm like, he must be doing his monologue. Well, I'm like, it still says he's playing 7 Days to Die, so that's a problem.
Okay. Video games. Whoops. Spelling things wrong. And Scriptures. You can't hear my game this time, can you?
Nope.
Ha! I also...
Which is really good.
Yeah, so I think I figured out the whole issue with the streaming and hearing other people's voices.
Oh, yeah?
It's under desktop audio.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So I figured that out.
Your stream likes to buffer a lot, though.
I've noticed that when I go back and watch it, it does it every once in a while, but not a lot. Not like a super ton. It
might just be my end then. Because I know with it, like it would do the same amount, like for me at least, was either it was like 720p or even 1080p like it is currently.
Yeah.
It would always have that same amount of lag. It could be just because we're in a call right now, but
that might be part of it.
Yeah.
So, before we actually start the discussion, I wanted to try something here.
Sure. Well, I hear a little bit of your game this time, but it's not as loud as before.
Yeah.
Which is good.
It's probably because it's coming through my headset.
Oh yeah, then that would make sense.
You sound raspy, dude. Are you alright?
Well, I guess if you didn't read the messages, so I just tested positive today for COVID.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't work. Jeez, dude. That's crazy.
It is, and so I'm just kind of dealing with all the symptoms. Like right now, even though like when I caught it earlier this week, so I basically started showing symptoms on like Sunday.
Okay.
And so, like, and I called in sick Monday. I'm like, I just couldn't work. Then Tuesday I worked for a few hours, and I'm like, I can't do it. Lost all my energy. Got tested yesterday. Got the results this morning. Called and told them, like, okay, let me just rest for a day. Let's see how I go for tomorrow. And luckily, my supervisors are going to be chill. So I'm like, hey, you can work for a few hours. If you're not feeling up to it, you can get off for a bit and kind of recuperate. Good thing. It definitely does take a lot out of you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because right now, I'm starting to lose my sense of taste. Like earlier this week, I was just fine, but now I'm like eating things. I'm like, I can't taste it no more.
That sucks.
It does.
Holy fetch.
And it's kind of like on me as well, because like one of my first people who got on my family was my sister, and we have no idea where she got it from, because what was it? The Friday before, not last Friday, but the Friday before, I think she had gotten the vaccine because of her work.
Yeah.
And then that Saturday and Sunday she got really sick, and then she tested Monday, and like, oh well, she tested positive. And then, so we're not too sure how she got it, but and then spread it over to my dad, who then tested positive that Thursday, this last Thursday.
Free holy.
And then Saturday, I'm like, okay, my chest hurts a little bit, but it's probably because of the cold. Sunday, I'm like, oh man, I feel horrible. And then now I'm like, yeah, well, I tested positive myself.
Well, I hope everything works out for you, dude.
Definitely, just because I'm like, okay, hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully, like, a lot of people have been texting me saying, hopefully it's mild. I'm like, so far it has been. But now I'm like, now finally losing my sense of taste.
Yeah.
And everything like that. I'm like, oh, joy. Because like earlier this week I was fine eating everything. I'm like, sweet, I could still taste everything. Got me in front of my sister first because she couldn't taste anything. But now I'm like, well, I just had a full plate of rice and teriyaki chicken. And I'm like, I couldn't really taste it.
Well, I hate to sound, what's the word I'm looking for?
My ears just popped.
I forgot.
The congestion sucked.
Oh, dude, yeah. No, I had a pretty nasty cold about a couple weeks back.
Yeah, we always keep making fun of me, like each time we cough, we're like Rona. But
yeah, now look who's laughing. Ha ha ha! I'm kidding.
Exactly.
Well, anyways, I mean, you don't have to stay for the whole thing if you don't feel up to it. You can get off whenever if you need to. But I don't know if you remember what the discussion is supposed to be on today.
What was it? Oh, let me bump over here because I remember. Here it is. Bring your favorite scriptures. So for everyone watching the stream or for one's on YouTube, unless Valhalla already went over it, it's bring your favorite scripture from the Book of Mormon. Well, not sorry, not this today. This is when he said it the week before.
Yeah.
But that's what we're doing.
It's not just purely that either, though. I mean, if you look the message beforehand, it has the actual topic. I was throwing that out there.
Oh, gotcha. Which these can easily interchange with each other. Well, like they can.
Yep.
I should say intertwine with each other.
Yep. That was kind of the point. So
yeah.
like the first thing I did want to talk about was actually our favorite scriptures. My brother Chase might be joining us. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but we'll have to see. But yeah, so what is your favorite scripture in the Book of Mormon? First off,
there's just so many. Just because like the Book of Mormon itself is a fantastic book, and there's just so many different verses. Where did I put my Book of Mormon? Because I want to grab the one I have from, because it has all my markings,
all your notes and stuff.
Yeah.
I get you.
I'm just like trying to think through the whole thing. Like, there's so many good ones. Like, of course, one of my favorite default ones I always love to go to whenever someone asks is in Alma. Let's see if I can quickly turn to it. What's this being sold? I say sold, but this book one's only like 4 years old. But the pages are just all sticking together.
Love that.
Come on, where's
the nice little rice pages?
Yeah. Gotta find the gold highlight. I'm done. Did I pass it? I don't think so. Well, if you have an idea for yours already, you can go ahead and just do that as I'm looking for mine. Because right now my mind's like, where was it again?
So, like, mine's kind of the generic answer. It's, Hillman. I always forget the exact, like, chapter and verse. Hold on, I've got it marked.
Buffalo's now turning into our Book of Mormons and everything like that.
Yep, because we're slightly unprepared.
Yep.
Daisy.
Yeah, but for anyone that is currently watching or watching in the future, you have know someone you experienced COVID. I'm sorry. Hope you have a quick recovery and hopefully you have a mild symptoms. And it makes me like bring to mind now. I'm like, how many deaths have occurred because of COVID. I'm like, that's understandable, especially if you already had a sickness in place. It does take a lot out of you.
Yep. I mean, I've said my things about COVID, but I still understand that it sucks. I haven't had it, fortunately, and I feel bad for anybody who does. And honestly,